ta nge easting buni part A1A activities sumpa viskola zapikshi junalale tene part A1A activities sumpa bu chinok dena rainwater harvesting kana khetana ngate charpe chubu ngata kazukshia ngati store chuen ya ngati kazukshia borin testing ngati teo khetana groundwater fair ya kazukshia ti chu kol nyenches duk teo ta chese fera halale ta rainwater harvesting bongati Ladakh source region in a possible man hala chezena as compared to young gagari young part yot to halale te une sang as compared to un ngati Ladakh sena charpe chu te nyun babano hala te fair tangati iro gulla kha babano hala kha yana kha khe izupo gati kazuksha use churu te potential bongati taches halale ya snow water harvesting talks choches yamani ngata izu chama thugusino dang dina ice to pa hala ka ketena ngati gulla ice formina izu pok chu store choste tenesting ni ngati chu yang jinga chu tang chese fe yar la use jono te un kazuk shituk te ko la ngata zix na dix teno halale chezena rain water harvesting bo ngati Ladakh sena possible man pa tene tes ko langa ta video ji yang zixina la le tene te gyu te ngata yang chi rik pata charu yang ngata chi choni che du te ulta chi salale pula kare
Ladakh is a mountain desert in the extreme north of India. It is on the barren Tibetan plateau. But over the centuries, people here have mastered the art of living in harmony with nature, carving oases of green villages in the middle of dry deserts. But now, the 21st century is posing many challenges. While the rest of the world is struggling with cyclones, floods, rising sea levels, we, the mountain people, are facing droughts and flash floods due to unusual melting of glaciers. And we cannot escape these, even though we have contributed very little to the causes of it. Hi, I'm Sonam Wangchuk. I was born in a tiny village called Uletokpo in Ladakh. I'll be sharing with you the challenges that we face in places like Ladakh due to climate change. But more importantly, I'll be sharing with you the local solutions like making artificial glaciers that we are working here in order to adapt to these changing times. Glaciers are the secret of life in these otherwise lifeless looking deserts, but now they are melting away at an alarming rate due to climate change, and this results in shortage of water for the farmers and many conflicts.
Chu este chu problem duk pasang jimbat pomma tam sik skalas duk le jimbat fe mas skalas duk chuni chochi sang ma tinjing kaspek sorle chesan chu problem duk panano.
But all is not gloom and doom. Some of us are working on artificial glaciers that conserves the wasting water in winters and stores it in huge mountains of ice. Then in spring, as these mountains melt, it feeds the farms when the farmers need the most. Then in June, the natural glacial melt streams start flowing and there is actually an excess of water. So the challenge is really to make sure that such ice lasts through the critical months of April and May. And for this, we devised a new concept that we call the ice stupa form of artificial glaciers. Cones of ice that rise vertically upwards and hence does not melt easily in the sun. To prove that the concept works, at our school with my students, we made a 2-story high prototype last winter. The principle or the science behind it is rather simple, that water always maintains its level. We buried a pipeline with its inlet some distance upstream and the outlet where we wanted the glacier to be. Therefore, there was a difference in height between the inlet and the outlet of the pipe. Since water maintains its level, the water at the outlet of the pipe rises to almost the same height as the source, and this requires no electricity, no machines, it's just gravity. Now this water that gushes out from the top of the outlet starts freezing immediately as it comes into contact with winds of -20 to -50 degrees centigrade. And as it does this, it naturally takes the shape of a huge ice cone. The litmus test for this 2-story high ice stupa was to see if it can last till early May. But to our pleasant surprise, by 1st of May, it was still standing 1 story high.
Ice stupa wuketena mata chu skopchi si thaps chikchik inok Ladakh sena teni tena tsuksla yang chugun kazui skyobat yang kazui skyop nyenches duk te skola nijarangula thukyu skyoda yang nijarangula kazui yang nyenches duk to sta nyenchera. Ladakh sena ta mata rainwater harvesting bo cho nyenches met pasang mata ina chu bo skyop te borshi zifya ice stupa zoks yang te mante yang chui skyop chisi thap soma sosori yotya te guni mata ngata phantok jiduk noskel jiduk yang te gun demo chuste borshi sifya jiduk teos ta cheno tenna zoksla chui phantok jiriduk yang chui ketena ngata izuk inya ona tsosi chui izuk ring nijara thakola chus de do amiruk sta cheno yang otun maintain chuche sifya ngata kazuk request duk tong ta cheno.